Okay, welcome to Calorie Lab Live. I think I've got it working. I apologize for the delays. Anyone who is not able to hear me or see me properly, please let me know. But I think everything is coming through now. So we have one student joining us from France. Her name is Valerie. If anyone else wishes to join in the future, you can do so by following the link. Otherwise, you're welcome to watch through Facebook and through YouTube today. I'm just gonna send out this information so anyone who wants to watch can join us. Great, okay, so let's begin. As you can see, there's my house in the background, and here we have our training ground, our calorie that we have created. So, I'd like you to find some space around you, and I'd like you to bring your hands together, place your feet hip width apart, nice and stable there. Pi is also practicing calorie for some time, so we're going to go through these exercises together. So to start with, bring your hands together, just resting on the 2 feet. And then I want you to open the hands, and as you do, come up onto your toes. So as you open the hands, come up onto your toes and then down, up and then down. Comes Ruby. She's a little bit stressed. Yeah. We're really opening the chest. Good. And then from down to up. Looking up as you go up. Looking back forward as you come down. Good. We try to do 7 times on each one. Then make the 2 hands as fists. Stick out the thumb and place them under the arms like this. And then we're rotating one side to the other side. And as you rotate, looking at the elbow, so looking at this point here as it goes behind you. So looking here, here. Again, 7 times. And then bring the hand, placing them on the leg. Place your feet now very square. So you want your 2 feet parallel to each other. Place the hands on the legs. We're going to slide one hand down and lift the other elbow up. Just to here. So I'm just going to look at changing the light. I think if we come here, we're going to have better light. Yes, excellent. Much better light. Okay. So, here you can see our ground, our training ground. So, placing the hands on the side of the legs, sliding down, lifting up. So you want to keep this hand here extended, try not to fold it, extended like this. Good. And then bring the hands onto the navel, slide down the legs and back up again. Down and back up again. Okay. Just keep going with that one. I'm just going to see if we've got anyone else waiting to join. But I don't think so. So we carry on as we are. So sliding down and back up. Sliding down and back up. And as you go down, really look through the legs. And as you come up, really look in front. So see those 2 places. Fix the distance to those 2 places. Be aware at this point and at this point. And then we're going to add a rotation. And then come down the side. Up. Down the other side. So coming from one side to the other. One side to the other. Okay, good. And then let's lift up the leg, catch inside the foot here. So not here with your wrist, but here with the elbow. So inside the elbow. And then change. And the other hand you can put in front. Just here. Just here. Now, you can do this slowly. And then it's a really good exercise just for holding on to the balance. And then standing on one leg here. So place this one here. Place the two hands together. You want to bring, so you have a straight line all the way across through your forearms. And then just coming down and back up. Down and back up. Now try not to come forward like this. Try to keep the back in vertical. If you're finding the balance tricky, fix your eyes in one point in front. This fixing of the eyes is very important in calorie. We start first with a point of external focus. You can change legs. Over time, this point of external focus will become an internal focus. So it's going forward a bit there. I'll just straighten up. There we go. And this is vertical. So we're fixing the eyes, we're keeping some pressure between the hands. This helps to switch on the core muscle. All the muscles of your core, which run all the way through the body. Excellent, good. Now, open your feet wide. And I want you to reach in front, then between, and then behind the legs. So in front, between, and then behind. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then bring the feet a little closer. I want to lean over. This time turn to the side. Hold on to the ankle if you can, or if not, the knee is high. And look up at your hand here. And then come to the other side. So changing from one side to the other. Now just turn around. So you need to make sure that you look through the legs here. Looking through the legs. And then to the other side. Through the legs. And to the other side. So dropping the neck down. And looking through the legs as you cross the middle. Okay. Should be starting to get a little bit warmer now. Getting some sweat on. And there we are here. Okay. Now let's just do something a little different. So I want us to open this hip joint. So here, open, 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 open. Now let's go the other way. Inside, 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 inside. Good. And now the same with the arms. Outside, or you can do 2 together, or inside. Again, can be separate or together. Okay, good. One last one, placing the hands this time onto the back and holding the right wrist with the left hand, and then turn to the side, reaching down, through and up. Again, looking through the legs as you cross the center. Down, through and up. And here, open the elbow and release. Open, release. Down, through and up. Open, release. Down, through and up. Good. Okay, now I'd like to bring the feet together and just open the toes. So from here, just open, reaching up, and bring the hands forward and down, look through the legs, then come back up, forward and down, and back up, forward and down, and back up. Good. And then after 3 times, just standing neutral with the hands together. If you wish, you can close the eyes. And then stepping back with one leg and with the other hand touching the ground, and then heart, mind, heart. And with that hand dropping onto the leg. So we do this small gesture at the end of each part of the practice. What that means is this action I make as a gift to the heart, I retain with the mind, but lastly the heart. And this is to punctuate, to say end of section. Okay, we're now going to go on to looking at some of the kicks. We're going to look at the first kick again today, like we looked at in the last session. So we're going to start off just doing this on one point. Now, I'm going to turn slightly sideways, I think it's easier for you to see. So I want you to put the arms up. Try to keep the arms up. I'm going to step first with the left leg. Swing the right, and then step forward. And then turn. Then step with the right, swing the left, step forward, turn. Just like that. Step with the left and swing. And step forward. Turn. Step with the right and swing. And step forward. Turn. Once again. Step with the left and swing. Step forward. Turn. Step with the right and swing. Step forward. Turn. Now you have space. You can try doing 3 kicks before the turn. Let's try that. So Kai is showing you how we do it normally. We just go up and down and make a line of 9, turn and come back. Can we do 3? 1, 2, 3. And then step forward, turn. Then step with my right foot. 1, 2, 3. So what we're doing here, we're using the step to put the leg up. So we use the momentum to put the leg up. This is a ballistic stretch. We're swinging the leg beyond its normal range, and we're tricking the stretch receptors so they don't pull back, so we can go beyond our normal range. Once again, step with the left, step with the right, step with the left, step forward, turn, step with the right, step with the left, step with the right, step forward, turn. Once again, step and kick, step and kick, step and kick, step forward, turn, step and kick, yes, and step. So I'm cheating a little bit, I'm jumping back just so that I can stay in the film, in the shot for you. But here you can see Pi, every step he's going forward, 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 yeah? So that's what we want to do. Let's try once more. I'll give you now the commands in Malayalam. Malayalam is the native language of Kerala. For all those watching in Kerala, I hope I'm not pronouncing too badly. Step and kick. And step forward, Kidishi, turn. Step forward, turn. Good. Now, I don't expect you to be kicking so high. I would much rather you keep the arms up and bring the leg just to here, rather than bringing too much forward the body. So try to keep the body upright. Try to bring the leg, the femur, to the chest, not the chest to the femur. Okay? So bring the leg up towards the body here.
And keep your knees straight, yeah?
Yes, keep the knees straight. Now, so when learning, a lot of people, they tend to want to lift the leg higher by flexing the leg like this. Better lower with a straight leg than higher with a bent leg. We do have some bent leg kicks in Kaluga, this one, but we'll do this much later on. This is a close contact kick. When you're close to someone, you can kick.
These are actually leg exercises rather than kicks.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, yes. They are both. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're called Kaluga Leg Swings. So yes, they are releasing exercises for the legs. And this first one, we're just going straight with the leg. Later on, we'll change the movement of the leg. How are you doing there, Valerie?
Yes, it's okay.
Yes, you following along?
Yes.
Okay, great. So I'm just checking. Everything else seems to be in order. We're still there on Facebook and YouTube with a little bit of a delay. I hope the Facebook stream is working. Not entirely sure how this all works. Okay, so let's carry on. I'd like us now to look at some of the positions, the Vadivu. So, you bring your feet together. Bring your elbows, your hands together. And bring the thumb to the mid-brow here. Keep the hands open for now. We're going to open the right foot. You just open here and lift the left foot up. As you lift up, you can bring the two hands in so the hands come down to here. And then I want you to step forward onto that left foot and stretch the arms. So you're lunging. The horse, this first position, horse, is a modified lunge. I'll show you from the side. I'm going to open the right foot, lift the left, and step forward into the horse, the body in one straight line. Here. And from there, step back and join again your arms together. Then open the left foot, lift the right, and this time step forward into a right lunge. Stretching the arms forward, extending the body. You feel it straight. The hands you can have like this, stretching forwards. This will help you to pull the body forwards. Or you can do together like this. So like this or like this. Two different mudra that you can try. Let's try once more. Opening the right, lifting the left, stepping forward, extending the body. And back. Open the right, lifting the left, stepping forward, extending the body. And back. You should feel the stretch all the way down the side, all the way down the side, which is open. So the side where you have the leg back, where it's being stretched and it's being all open, all the way down through here. Let's try once more. Open the right foot, lift the left, forward, and stretch. Extend forward. So keep your pelvis square to the front if you can. You can also do this position here. This is also fine. No need to go so deep. Try to bring the body forward and the arms up. And back. And then open the right. Lift the left. Again forward. And stretch the body. And back. Excellent, good. So this is Asva Varivu, or horse posture. We should now look at Gaja Varivu, elephant. For elephant, we're going to have the feet together again. This time the hands on the side. We want to open both feet. 1, 2. Now when you make that second movement, you want to jump a little bit out. Once again, 1, 2. So I jump a little bit out. I want to check this distance between my feet is 3 hand lengths. 1, 2, 3. Then the arms come up. Bring the fingers down and the thumbs on top, so you make 2 fists. Bring the elbows together, hands to the chest. Then open the knees as you come down. Here you want to be lifted back. So if this is dropping down like this, you've got no stability, then you can be pushed over very easily. Instead, you lift it back. Now if you watch my knees in relation to my ankle, as I lift back, my knees stack above my ankle. And then I lift my chest up to here. Okay, so you have this flat back. Now, this is also fine. So whilst learning, I would say start here. If you're very supple, you're doing yoga for a long time or some other martial arts or calorie, then you could probably come down here. But for now, stay up here. Bring the arms together. Now, to come up, just drop everything forward, relax the head and roll up. Or if you prefer, just push up to standing and relax the arms. Let's try once more. So, feet together. Open, 1, small jump. Hands up. Fingers down, thumbs on top, 2 fists. Join the elbow. Come to the chest. Relax your body. Soften into the earth. Dive down, open the knees, and lift up the body forward. Don't let the feet sneak out. Keep the knees wide. Keep the chest lifted. Here. Here. is our elephant position. And then place the hands down and place this foot, so your right foot behind the left foot. Place the knee outside and sitting down. So you've got this right leg folded underneath you. The left leg is straight here. Your feet are quite close to each other, so you don't want this foot too far out. Bring it in. Keep your knees as wide apart as you can without splitting your trousers. Bring your back tall. Place your arms straight, so not bent, straight. You should have the left knee just below the left elbow. You should have the right knee just below the right wrist. This is cat position. Now the bottom of my right foot is quite uncomfortable, being on an earth floor with some stones. If you also are feeling uncomfortable on this right leg, you can change it into a standing cat, just by doing that. So now it's a standing cat. You'll find it's more challenging for the balance. You can put the, if I come closer, you can see my heel fixes into my pubic symphysis, my sitting bone, just here. The ball of my foot is on the ground. So this is standing cat. So let's try your sitting first. In sitting cat, and then place the arms, lean onto the arms, lift up this foot, and you can adjust it to standing cat. Now here I'd like you to cross the arms and place them on the opposite knee. And we're going to go through something which is called the lamp salutation. This is traditionally done at the beginning of practice in front of the lamp. Now you can see behind me in the corner a little white point just there. That's our lamp with a bit of an ant infestation, so we will have that ready for the next class. So for now, cross your arms, come out to the side, to the shoulder, then reach forward, let the back of the hands come together, come into the navel, all the way up, reach up, then come forward, up and down. Once more, to the shoulder, forward, inside, all the way up, down, up and down. So you're really opening the chest here. And when you open the chest, you can keep the elbows back. Then forward, inside, all the way up, down, up and down. Once more, to the shoulder, forward and inside, all the way up, down, up and down. Moving once more. So to the shoulder, inside, down, up and to the knee. Then place the two hands in front. Lean onto the hands, reach backwards with your right leg and push up. And you should find yourself, hopefully, in something like a horse. The right hand over your head, slap your leg. Then step back with your left leg. And as you do so, your left hand goes back, slaps the leg. Right, same. And then join together. Open the right foot and lift the left up and step forward into the horse. Left hand back to the chest, just here. Right hand comes down and over, and as it does you step forward, right hand comes to the knee. Left hand is still here. Right hand comes up to the left side of the head, behind the head as far as the ear. Hold it here. Then lift up your left leg. Place your left hand towards your foot, if you can, touching the bottom. Then step down, not too wide. Remember the distance you had with 3 hands. Hands then come down, join, all the way up. Now you're going to go down and look through your legs. And now come back forward, press your thumb onto your forehead and lean a little back. And then to the front. And now we're going to dive down into the elephant. So we go to the right side, around, and here we come over, down, and into the elephant. So once more, here, around, over, down, into the elephant. Then place the hands on the ground, place the right leg, and sit into the sitting cat. Forward bow, bow your head, come back to the cat. Place the hands, bring the right foot outside. Hands together, all the way up. Again, forward, look through your legs. Back, in front, around, over, down, into the elephant. And pushing up there. Finish. Okay, this is the opening of the Kalari Vanda Nam form, the first form from Northern Style. How was that, Valerie?
It's okay.
It's okay, excellent, good. So, we'll go through that exactly the same now once more. So let's do once more. Open the right foot, lift the left, step forward into the horse. Left hand back to the chest, right hand down, over to the knee. Right hand to the left side of the head, behind the head to the right ear. Left hand down to meet the foot. Step down, hands come together, all the way up. Fold at the waist, looking through the legs. Come back forward, thumb to the forehead. Come back to the front. Turn the hands around and then over, down into the elephant. Place your hands, right foot down, leg down, sitting into the cat. Forward bow. This is where your trousers repair, and sitting back. Place your hands, the right foot outside, hands together, up, forwards, back to the front, around, over, down, into elephant. Keep the chest up, keep the knees wide. Pushing up, finishing there. Excellent, good. I hope you managed to go through all of that. Okay, we're not going to do much more. Let's just do another 5 minutes. I just want to show you one small exercise. So, I'm going to do it side on this one. And I'm going to get dirty. So, hands together, elbows together. Just like we were before. Open the hands like a book. So like this, open like this. Come towards your face, dive down towards the ground. Let your knees bend, place your hands, place the right foot and the left foot back. Then sit down onto the feet, the hands come along the ground, all the way up the body. You reach high and then dive down and forward. Open the arms and rest the head onto the hands. Feel that your whole body sink into the floor. Try to really soften. And then sitting back, hands to the face, down, forward. Step with your left foot, look through the legs, kick, feet together, and standing back up. Let's do that once more. So open, come down, pull. Right foot, left foot. Sitting back, hands up the body, forward, and again forward, resting the head. Then rest the head on the ground or on the hands as you wish. Sitting back, hands to the face, down the midline, a little in front, step with the left, kick, feet together, and arms together. And finish there. Okay, this is the first of 5 prayer forms called the Vanakam. This one is called Ishwara Vanakam, and we shall look at some of the others in the future classes. To finish, I want us to make 7 kicks, just like we did at the beginning, just to give a stretch to the hamstrings, and then 3 forward bends. Let's try that. So bring the arms up. A little easy because you're going to be tight from before. So with these kicks, with ballistic stretching, you want to go easy, not too hard. So step, swing, step, swing, step, swing, step forward and turn, and then step, swing, step, swing, step, swing. One more. And then bring the feet together, open the toes, and taking 3 forward bends down and back up. Bring down the hands and resting, just like we did at the beginning. Step back, touching the ground, and finish. Nice and fine. Okay, so we're going to leave it there today. I'll put some links onto the videos as to where you can find our online program, where we have pre-recorded structured classes. There's a beginner's course lasting 2 months, and there are 16 classes on there. How are you feeling, Valerie?
Yes, it's very great lesson.
Good, okay. You want to do a bit more next time, or is that about the right amount?
Yes, it's right.
Okay, perfect. Okay. So we'll finish there. Thanks ever so much for watching. For technical problems, I apologize. Every day we're getting a little bit more familiar with this tech, and tomorrow we will have everything a little bit better than today. So thanks ever so much for watching. From Pi and I, Nale Kanam. See you tomorrow.
Hi.
Thank you, Valerie. See you.
Hello, Dadam.
Look after yourselves wherever you are. I hope things are getting easier. Take care.